Welcome back to Shannel's presentation of Trooping the Color of 2024. The return of Kate Middleton, aka Princess Catherine. Now, we're going to get into a presentation, honey, because I observed some things about the Trooping of the Color. I watched it. Well, I tried to watch it, girl. Okay. And just because, I'm investigating Kate Middleton's case here. And so I need to see, honey, is this the real Kate? What's going on? Let's get into it. Now, first of all, the trooping the color. What is that? That is the celebration of the king's birthday. Now, it's not the celebration of his actual birthday. Come to find out, it's celebrating the queen's birthday. But I guess they kept it on the same date because I guess they just wanted to be, on the same date every year. Well, girl, clearly we celebrating somebody that's over the age of 70 birthday, girl, because it felt like it. I tried to watch it. It went live. I tried to watch it, y'all. But I just couldn't, honey. Baby, all I see was little red soldiers doing the same little basic 1 2 step, baby, the basic marching I ever seen in my life. I saw a bunch of horses. Now the horses, now they tried to put a little step in it. They tried to put a little 1 2, a little, a little something in it. They tried to electric slide with it. But baby, they were pooping too much for me. And I said, girl, I can't tune into that. Okay, I got a thing about watching poop. I can't do it. So, but for the most part, it's like, is this how y'all party in the UK? Is this a parade in the UK? Because girl, then that is not how we do it in the United States. Okay, not the US of A, baby. Yes, we will have maybe a horse or two or something like that. We're gonna have all type of floaties. We're gonna have different type of people on it. We're gonna have some dancing, some music, different type of bands, all type of stuff going down the road. Okay, having a good time, throwing candy, throwing bees, throwing all type of stuff. It's entertaining, okay. But girl, I don't know what y'all doing over there. But the thing is, we are celebrating somebody that's over the age of 70, so maybe that's it. But girl, if you was to say, Miss Chanel, I got an invitation for you to the Trooping of the Color, and I'm like, oh, who gonna all be there? Baby, if y'all ain't giving no type of good entertainment like Rihanna, okay, the return of Michael Jackson, or nobody like that, baby, I can't come, okay? I'm gonna have to come up with a good excuse. I'm gonna say, sweetheart, thank you so much for the invitation, but I just got done painting my house and painting everything, painting my walls, and it's some fresh paint. It's new paint. And baby, I gotta supervise it, baby. I gotta watch it dry, okay? So I can't come. But thank you so much for the invitation, baby. You're so sweet. Yeah, and if you would have tricked me and said, "Girl, let's go. We're gonna go to a turn up party," and we pull up to the Troop Another Color, and I had to pay $5 or $10, girl, Lord forbid I paid more, baby. I'm gonna be over there knocking on the parade corporate office door. Said I'm gonna need my $10 back, and I'm gonna need my time back. No disrespect to y'all, but I'm just saying, I just can't do it. Okay, so you already know I was fast forwarding and trying to catch up with Kate as soon as I could, girl. And I barely called her because it was too much of nothing going on, and I just couldn't take it. But let's get into the presentation, girl. Now, and it's not y'all fault, girl. No disrespect, unless you're a part of the Troop Another Color committee. Baby, y'all wrong for that, okay? But if you're not part of the committee, then, girl, it ain't your fault. So let's move on. The return of Kate. Now, that's why we're here. What's really going on? What did I observe here? So, first of all, Catherine pulled up in the car because it was raining at first. So she pulled up in the car, and then this is how she was looking. She was looking sad. She was looking like the rainy day was affecting her. But at the same time, she was beautiful. Okay, she was beautiful. This is the most beautiful I ever seen her. This is the prettiest, the most prettiest I've seen her. Now I've seen her dress real nice and everything like that, and she always have look cute, but she looked very youthful. She looked beautiful. Okay, I'm just gonna say that. And as you can see, she looked good in these pictures. She looked really good. I was happy to see her. I was happy to see her. For the most part, I didn't see any flaws in her. She was in the car and looking out the window, like they done caught her a couple of times looking out the window with the raindrops falling down. It's like, is her soul crying, honey, along with the sky? I don't know. But then she's in the car right here. You can see her in the car right here with her husband, Prince William. And you can also see her oldest son, the heir, in between. And George, girl, George was giving George. He was looking halfway depressed, halfway zoned out. But that's George. So I didn't see no big difference with that. Prince William, of course, looking straight ahead, not paying no attention to his wife that he ain't. Now, I'm sure he done seen her, but, or maybe, okay, because maybe he just had to beg her to come back just for the Trooping of the Color. I don't know. But He looking straight ahead like he could care less that he got a beautiful, youthful looking wife sitting next to him. Okay, so this is her heading to the Trooping of the Colors. They was in the car. I guess they were leaving the Buckingham Palace, heading over there, or leaving their home and heading over there, wherever they was going to. I don't know. But they got into this little cart right here, this little royal pumpkin, if you will. Now I couldn't listen. Like I said, the Trooping of the Color. I was fast forwarding and moving forward trying to find them. I could not find them pulling up in this at all. I did see the king pull up with Camilla. I even saw, I think it was Princess Anne and somebody else pulling up in a little cart. But I didn't see this at all. So I just had to go to the Googles and pull up pictures of this. So I saw they pulled up in this little cute little horse and carriage. Very cute. It looked better than Anne's buggy, because they seem like Anne just pulled up in a little umbrella like buggy. It's like, girl, they didn't even try for you, Miss Anne. They wrong for that. But you see the kids and everybody off in here in the little buggy. You see Kate over here. At this point, all you can see is her hat and her little silhouette. I'm like, girl, y'all, I'm gonna need to see more than that. And then now, as you can see, I found pictures of her with her hat tilted to the side, of course. She's looking out the window. So at first she was looking all sad in the car. Now she's looking out. She see people looking. So now she's starting to put a smile on her face. As you can see, a nice, beautiful smile. I got a little close-up picture of her by herself solo, smiling, looking out. You know, and this smile does not look too forced. It does not look like it hurt. It looked like she just gave just enough to give a beautiful, nice little smile. You don't see no wrinkles. I don't know if they photoshopped this picture, if they edited, whatever they did, but I don't see no type of signs of aging, of anything on this picture. She looking flawless, literally. And you know she getting older, but she looking flawless on this picture. She's not giving me no sickness. I don't see bags up under the eyes. I don't see nothing like that. But I did want to see the actual her at the parade, but I did. And by the time I saw her, they was up at the on the balcony, and they barely came out. So, girl, I missed almost the whole parade. I told you I tried. But now she's smiling hard. She's looking out. Okay, teeth looking perfect, honey. Just looking really cute, looking really pretty. I think she's looking lovely. She got her little pearls on. I don't see, it's like, girl, did they take the royal diamonds from you? Why you ain't got no diamonds on? But that's neither here nor there. We just wanted to make sure she was healthy. And she does. She does not look like she's been sick. She don't look drained. She don't look miscolored or nothing like that. So as you can see, she's still looking good, smiling. They got a straight on shot with her right here. Looking very cute. Again, more pictures. I got different angles of her. Looking very beautiful. Now this right here seemed like it wasn't all the way filtered out, because you can, at this point, you can see the texture of her skin here and everything like that. But at the same time, it seemed like she got her color. She ain't looking pasty white like the king. She got a little color in her skin. Her makeup is done correctly. Got her hair pulled back. She looked good. Then we got a close up of the children. You see Charlotte, she giving that strong stare that she give, that you can tell that she looking straight through your soul, baby. She doing that right here. Girl, look at George over here. George is zoned out again. But George said he got a lot on his mind, a lot on his plate. Don't worry about what he doing. And then we got little Louis here, looking so cute and adorable. Louis was pretty much a typical little boy. He was doing little boy things at the Trooping of the Color. I love to see that. But the two oldest look like they, had stuff on their mind a little bit. Or maybe that's just how they look. But little Louis, he looked real cute and adorable. They all dressed up in the same colors. They was matching. At one point, it looked like they had on black. Then sometimes it looked like they had on blue. And then in some pictures, it's like they had on green. I don't know what they had on. So you can tell that different people filtered and edited the photos. You can definitely tell that. Now here you see them waiting on a buggy and carriage to come up. Their little horse and carriage to pull up right here. They're sitting out here waiting. You see Louis waving. George is still with that numb look on his face, but he's looking off, paying attention to something else. And then you're going to see the mother, aka Kate, playing with Charlotte hair a lot. Whenever Charlotte hair goes over her shoulder, Kate going to pull it back. So I noticed that she did that a lot. As you can see, Louis got on his traditional shorts. Charlotte got on a dress, and George got on his his two-piece suit with his suit and tie as usual. As you can see right here, I thought this was so cute. And on this picture right here, you see little George here, not little George, but little Louie being little Louie, jumping off the stairs, honey. Don't care if he jump on his mama heels, jump on the back of the mama heels. Don't care, honey. Louie is jumping, being a typical little. I think he turned 6 this year. He looked taller than 6. He looked like he about 7 or 8 right here, but he's jumping up, jumping off of the stairs. He's skipping about 2 or 3 stairs and jumping. Now, if you got hurt, honey, everybody been like, "Oh, Kate, you neglecting your child," but he's just being a typical child, baby, and I like to see that. As you can see, it's a bigger picture of them. You see, little Louie jumping out. Girl, he jumped off 1, 2, 3. That's about 3 or 4 stairs. He's jumped down. I don't want to say little boys, honey. That's typical little boy stuff. Again, George zoned out, and Charlotte, she's looking at the camera. She's very aware of the cameras being around her. Princess, she looking down. She's like looking down, trying to watch her step, make sure she don't trip. But as a girl, you don't need to be watching in front of you. You need to make sure little Louie don't jump on your heels. Okay? That's all I'm saying. And then your baby will do that, be like, "Sorry, mommy." It's like, but why did you do it, baby? You saw me right here. But she's walking. She's moving. Right here, you see them a little bit closer. At this point, I guess you were like, okay, behave yourself, And then you see the kids looking zoned out right here. And then she kind of looking kind of a little zoned out too. I don't know what they're looking at this point. Now, they did their little buggy ride, their little horse and carriage ride. Very nice little horse and carriage that they have here. Now, the fact that she was able to climb out of this little thing, because those stairs are not solid. They kind of shaky. And she got on heels. It don't take much for heels to get stuck off into something. But she didn't get stuck, and she came out of that just fine. So I'm like, girl, so you must be really healed from that abdominal surgery. Because for you to come out, had to bend down and come out of that little buggy without even, I don't think she even held anybody's hands coming out. So she came out very good. So it's like, girl, are you sure you were sick? But it seemed like she fully healed. But she said she's not out of the woods. And it's like, it look like you out of the woods, girl. It look like you back up at 100%. But that's just maybe how she looked. Now, I noticed that how she was getting out, how she was walking. I did notice when she got out the way she was walking. Now, she didn't seem like she was in any kind of pain or anything. It just seemed like it was a different type of way that she walked versus her usual walk. Now, again, I don't know Kate like that. Y'all probably do. Y'all probably know her every move. But the way she was kind of like, I wouldn't say slumped over, but it was more, I would say more of a slumped over than more of a standing straight up. She had a little slump in her. You know how the Green Goblin was standing in Superman? I mean, not Superman, but Spider-Man. How the Green Goblin was standing. Now, she wasn't quite as bad as the Green Goblin, but she had a little slump to her. Now, again, that could be from, coming out that little buggy, coming down those little stairs, and it probably pulled a stitch or two, or probably, a little pain, a little twinge in her stomach. That could have happened. But I noticed she was walking like that every time I saw her walk. She was walking with a little hump, in the back. Now lift your rump, that type of thing. Right here, she kind of did it again. You see how the hump is more like coming from her back, like almost like a spine hump. Just a little bit. But she's walking in heels, but I don't seen her walking heels before. And as you can see, walking before, she always straight up and poised. Even right here, this is where she patted William on his butt. Right here, I don't know where they was going right here, but she was standing straight up right here. And then you saw when the Queen Elizabeth passed away, when they walked down the hallway, down the pathway of the Buckingham Palace, she was very poised here. I mean, the body was given right here. She had a little boot in the back, honey. She had a little rump on her, baby. And her body looked really good in this picture right here with this all black, but straight up, shoulders back. That's just how she was walking. Now, I noticed that, her walk was different this time. Just different. Again, she done had so many surgeries and all type of stuff that could have affected it. But then, again, I mean, she gave birth and she went through some stuff before, and she still had that same poised walk. And, she has media training, so she knows how to walk in public. And maybe that's the best she could do. I don't know. But it was definitely different. It was different. Now, again, I got a little bootleg shot here with my camera from my phone of them being in the balcony. She stayed in the back. And I don't know if it was raining. I didn't see the rain coming out, so I don't understand why they couldn't come all the way out, but they didn't. In the balcony, she stayed behind the children, and the children stayed standing in front of her, looking straight ahead. Same here. Eventually, she sat down. She sat down in a chair, and then they closed the window. So I'm like, what's really going on? And then even she reached over, like somebody came over, a butler came down and closed the window about this far, and then she kind of reached over and pushed it down some more. And you know how hard it is to push down the window, especially a window that's probably this old and that big. She pushed it down with no problem, and that sometimes strains your stomach. So I'm like, girl, you had strength to close the window? Okay. You look like you really healed. Now, this is when the whole family was on the balcony. Everybody, at least everybody that was invited. You see the children. You see William, per usual, looking in the opposite direction of where his family and everybody else is looking. You can tell everybody else was looking at one unified thing, except the kids. Now, they were just like their dad. They were zoned out a little bit. George was kind of, little Louie was kind of looking the way that everybody else was looking. But, of course, William looking the opposite direction, like he wanted the kids, baby. So, honey, it's like, you ain't ready to be the king. You ain't ready to rule, baby. We can't even get you to look at the camera. We can't even get you to look straight ahead. Look forward in life. Move forward in life. You looking to the sideways. You looking everywhere else except the right way. But let's move on, honey. As you can see right here, I guess at this point the planes was flying over. You can see Kate. Her neck looks so flawless. It's like, usually her neck looks like it's a little strained. It looks like it's a little, sometimes you can see age in her neck. You don't see any age in her neck right here. Again, it could be overly photoshopped. It could be, edited. I'm sure they did that. But the kids, as you can see, little Louie, even little George right here, giving a little funny face. And Charlotte, still serious, baby. She ain't got time for the game, but she do got a little tiny smirk this time. And then you see, these are two pictures together. I see, again, little Louie is waving. We got George over here. We got William. I don't know what he doing. What's his face William is giving? Why is he acting like he smells something funky? Like he smelled one of the horses' poop or something. I know you can't smell the horse poop all the way up there, but maybe you can. I don't know. As you can see over here, you see Catherine. She's waving. And I noticed that there's something on her fingers, discoloration on her fingers. Do she have band-aids on it? Or do she have, you know how sometimes you take a band-aid off and then it leaves your finger discolored because it hasn't seen the sun and however long the band-aids was on? The plasters, that's what they call it. But it seemed like she had plasters on her fingers right here again. We already did a video on that, why she had them on there. And then here, right here, you can see her smiling. She looked very happy. Her smile did not look forced. At this point, Charlotte looking like, okay, now she's smelling the horse poop or she's smelling something funky. And then look at King Charles looking straight ahead. I just don't see them. Nobody was looking at Kate as if either she wasn't standing there visibly, or they just were like, okay, she's not that important, or we're just not looking her way, or we don't have no reason to look at her. I don't know, girl, but it just seemed like they was not looking at the girl at all. And then you can see that at some point she was kind of talking to everybody, and then I don't know, it just seemed very weird to me. Very weird. But she looking very live and living color right there. She looking very pretty. I like her hair. I like her whole outfit. Girl, let me wear that, Kate. Let me wear that when you get done with it, sis. Drop the link. But you see Charles over here, he's still pasty white with a little slight pink in him. So you can tell this photo probably was photoshopped a little bit. Now you see a up close picture here. Now you can see her fingers. It seems like the plasters are on her finger. You see his hands. His hands don't look like that. His hands look all pink and red. It's like they photoshopped the hands, but not his face. Okay, so sometimes Photoshop be tripping. But again, not really looking at her, not acknowledging her, not talking to her for real. But she's there. She's still smiling and giving her all. You see Camilla trying to get into the shot, but she didn't quite make it that time. And then, again, more pictures of her and the family. George, as always, paying attention to his father. Louis frowned up. Now he smelled the horse poop, I guess, whatever. Charlotte, she still kind of got a little smile. She got a little grin and a little frown going on with her. And then Catherine, she looking over towards the boys, but she looking more at George. While look at Prince. He's still looking up at the sky, looking at something unknown, looking like he still smelled the poop too. I don't know what it is that they smelling up there. But Catherine, she's still looking beautiful. She's still doing her job. She did what she came to do, what they hired her to do. At this point now, this I know they are looking up at the sky. They're looking at the planes flying by. This time, little Louis is not, intimidated by the sound. He listening, he taking it all in. You have George looking up, Charlotte is looking up, Prince is looking up, but Catherine said no, she's not about to stretch her neck up looking up. So Catherine is looking down at little Louis. She's not looking up this time at all. She's not about to stretch out her neck, her new neck. Now, I did catch one photo of look at the prince and the princess looking at each other. So she's smiling, she putting on the show. Now she got that fake smile, and then she's straining her neck a little bit, and then he's looking at her like, Catherine, there's something in your teeth. It looks like he's saying something silly like that. Like he still ain't engaged. He's still not giving that loving look. You know that look that your man give you when he looking at you. You can tell he thinking of sweet things about you. You know that he's giving you that look. And a lot of girls be like, if my man don't look at me like that, I don't want him. Well, if my man looking at me like that, I don't want him. I'm sorry. It's like he looking up her nose, looking at her teeth. Catherine, did you brush your teeth this morning? It's like, did you? It's like, what is this look, sir, that you're giving your wife? But she putting on for the city too. She's giving a fake smile to herself. But at the same time, she's smiling at them and looking at them. Again, there go those plasters on those fingers. I thought I would point it out because that's when I seen it really obvious. That either she just took 3 off her finger or she got 3 on her finger right now. On her 3 fingers right here. On these 3 fingers. That's where they are. Or that's where they were. But it's definitely some discoloration going on right there with those fingers. And look at William, looking like he smelled. Catherine, I smell your fingers. I don't know what this look he giving, but I don't like it. I don't like it. Now, what I noticed about Miss Catherine, you remember I did a video concerning this scar that's on her head. Okay, this scar that you can see visibly on her hairline when she pulls her hair back. Well, her hair is pulled back right here. The scar is no longer. Either they edited it out or she don't have that scar no more. This is the same side of her head. Look how youthful she look on her face. Her face looks so youthful and young. I don't think she ever looked this young when she was young. She looked really good right here. Now, either this is overly edited because her eyebrows look a little funny right here. But I don't see that scar no more. What happened to the scar? You can see the scar right here. You do not see a scar right here at all. Her hair is pulled back very much so. And it's not heavy on this side. So it's pulled back in a slick way. Which means I should still see this scar that's here. Everybody know that that scar is visible whenever she pulled her hair back. I even blew it up a little bit more. Now, there's some sprinkles in her hair. I think it's from the raindrops. But I still don't see that scar at all here. I don't see it right here. Do you see a difference in her face? This face looks so much youthful than this picture right here. This picture right here is from 2011. She looked younger here than she does in this picture. This picture is from today. This is today's picture. Trooping of the color. And then now we're looking at her face at different stages. Now, this picture right here I pulled up online. I think it was on a Reddit post. And it said that what you don't notice, that right here, this is trooping of the color, that there's a scar right here by her eye. Right here. An indentation. Now, this seemed like an unfiltered picture right here. Now, I don't know if this is an unfiltered picture and they put a scar here. But you can see a mole right here. You can see texture in her face for sure. And you can see several different type of moles. Now, I don't know if this photo is edited. But they said that there's some scar here that seems like it's trying to heal. You know how it look when you get stitches and stitches come out? They have that indentation still on your face. It's showing that it has that right here on her face right here. The scar. But right here, you don't see a scar. And then on the edited photos right here, you don't see a scar where there's no texture. There's no texture on her face. So is this something that, where did she get the scar from? I'm questioning it. I want to know where is this scar coming from. Is this a bruise that she had to recover from? Or is this an edited photo that somebody put that scar there? I don't know. Because I don't see it here in this edited photo. But this photo seems like it's unedited, which means it's you can see the texture in her skin. You can see the texture in her eyebrows, over her eyelashes. Again, this extra mole that's right there. Now, as you can see right here, this is the picture that they put out, the AI photo where she said that she announced her cancer. You can see there's something weird going on with this eye right here. We couldn't quite put our finger on it. If there was a scar here, it's, you know, the hair is covering up, but that eyebrow just looked like it's doing something strange. And then right here, this is when she was much younger. This is when she was much younger. And you see how prominent her chin is, nose, and everything like that. Her face is even shaped different than what it was yesterday. Because I forgot she looked like this. So it's like a lot of difference in this. This is her real face when she was younger. Her eyebrows are darker and deeper. You know, of course, her makeup around her eyes will look a little more prominent. You know, they probably, you know, put it on a little deeper. That's probably before she had a professional makeup artist. And then right here, as you can see, this is an edited photo. You don't see any texture right here versus you see texture in her face. I think this is the last time. I think this was a coronation of the king, if I'm not mistaken, but I know y'all know. But right here, where this mole would be, you can tell that she put foundation over to cover it up, but you can still see the spot that the mole is here. You do see some type of little indentation a little bit around her eye, but not that long scar that we saw in the previous picture. And then this is edited. This is real edited right here. Same type of picture where the raindrops and everything like that. Compared to this picture. Again, this face looks so youthful on this side. You see how young she looks? She looked like she's in her 20s right here. Her face really looked good right here. So do y'all think she had a face job? A facelift or something like that? And while they was face lifting it up, they took care of that scar that used to be there? Did she have some type of alteration to her face? Because she definitely looked different. And then her chin line that we just saw is not as prominent and as it was before. Her nose look a little softer. Her side profile is very soft right now. I mean, she's really giving. She's giving life. Now right here, her face is more square, more prominent. You know, her chin line is versus right here, it's not. It's more soft lines here and more hard lines here. Now she looked good right here, don't get me wrong, but definitely looked different. Her face looked different than what it did. This is today's picture. This is, I think, the last time we saw her at the Trooping of the Color. Now the color is given. The color is looking good on her, but her face around the chin line is definitely different. To me. Now y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. And then she had the real jewels in her ear versus these little raw, you know, pay for less type of pearls she got in her ear. It's like, girl, you've been on bad terms, baby. You're not getting no real jewels, okay? You're gonna get the fake jewels, okay? That's what you can wear, or something that you picked up on your own. Now right here, she was in good terms with them. She got the real jewels, baby, that match her rings. She got the rubies. Not this time. Now, we looking at her face again. This is an old picture here of her and her face. You can see how her chin. Now, she still have her chin here, but it's not as sharp and prominent right here. It do look kind of sharp right there, though. But again, the line, the jawline looks very soft right here. Even the neck looked tight. The neck looks so tight right here. Like she even tightened up her neck. Allegedly, I don't know for sure. You could tell that there's definitely some pieces back here. She put like a piece back here in her hair because the hair is different colors, different texture than her hair that's on her roots. Right here, you know, her face is a little more moon shaped, if you will. You know, shaped like a little moon, like a little crescent moon. Okay, now, here with her smile. I noticed that with her smile is a little different as well. In this picture right here, the teeth are not as perfect, okay? You see that teeth come down a little longer here, then they get shorter a little bit right there, and then they get a little longer right here. They are not 100% lined up. Versus here, they are a little more straighter, as you can see. This is the same angle. Her teeth are straighter here. It seemed like they corrected something in her mouth. Now, I don't know if she got veneers, if she got, you know, Invisalign. Was she wearing braces? That's why she been gone. She didn't want to be seen with her braces. I don't know. But you can definitely tell that her teeth are, they're not bad right here. You know, they're not bad teeth. You know, it's just normal teeth. No teeth can be just perfect. But you can see that there is different shapes in her teeth right here versus right here. Even the front two teeth are shaped different than these teeth right here. And this is today's picture. This is from a while back. I tried to get the same angle so that I can see the teeth. And this is the best I can do. This is an old picture. This is her recent picture. Perfect teeth. Less than perfect teeth. I mean, wasn't nothing wrong with her teeth right here. But again, they more perfect right here. More perfectly shaped right here. As you can see, the chin line again. Harsh lines around her face here. More softer lines here. So Sister Girl had some. Now look, she's much younger right here. Look how old she look right here compared to this youthful face right here. Very youthful. Very young. Beautiful. She looks very beautiful right here. Flawless. Minus the scars. I mean, all the flaws are gone. Right here, again, her face is more crescent shaped like a little moon. Chin, jawline a little harsher. And everything. And she was much younger here. This is probably when she first met. This is 2011 right here. This is 2024 right there. Now, let's get into a little conspiracy. Now, she put out this picture just yesterday where she was talking about, that she was standing against this tree. I already knew this looked kind of funky right here, but is that poison ivory on this tree right here that she's leaned up against? That said, this person right here, Edward Anthony Ray, he said a very strange choice of background for hashtag Kate Middleton. Ivory is a symbol of death and rebirth. But to be reborn, you have to die. And she did get a lot of cards that said that there was a rebirth to her. Now, a rebirth can be, again, the old you is no longer here and it's a new you. But a lot of girls been rebirthing their bodies, okay? A lot of girls been getting BBLs, veneers, facelifts, changing of all type of structures of their body. They no longer the way they was born. Now they're different. Even Khloe Kardashian, she done changed so much that now that when her babies come out looking like her old face, she doubting that the kids are hers. It's like, girl, remember you had an old face. Your kids ain't gonna be born with your new face. Okay, you paid a lot of money for that new face. If you want your kids to look like that, you're gonna have to get them done up too. But how some people forget. But back to Kate. Is she standing against poison ivory right here on this tree? And the fact is that we was over there. We had a long discussion about this photo yesterday in the comment section. It all seems strange to us in some kind of way. Well, the reason why is, okay, somebody else, Twitter gonna be tweeting over there. This outfit, a lot of people said, I feel like I've seen that outfit before. Well, you have multiple times. Look at her over here wearing this outfit. She wearing the same blazer, pants, everything. Except her hair is different right here. A girl, and I could even say, girl, the AI got her hair right here for sure. But right here, her hair was straight. Same blazer, same pants, everything. Right here in these couple of pictures right here. Same exact outfit. So, guys, y'all was not wrong about that picture yesterday. She did have that same outfit on. And then somebody, now we got technology where you can stick the picture into an AI app and find out how much is AI and how much is human. Well, this picture right here came out. Somebody said this image is highly likely to be AI generated. It's 99.34% AI and only 0.66 human. Girl, now why would they do that? Why would they put this old picture out of Catherine standing against poison ivory? I'm so concerned here. And this was just yesterday, y'all. This was just yesterday. So what are they up to? Again, you can see a close up here of her with her children with the same outfit on. Now, the shoes are different, and I told you the shoes looked different in the AI picture yesterday. It's like I can't picture her wearing those type of orthopedic shoes, but then again, they said she just had surgery, so it's like go ahead and throw on some orthopedic shoes, until she get, to walking straight and, back feeling good, stomach feeling good. I guess I get it. But it's the same blazer right here. Now, is this the same pants? Probably not, because the pants that she had on yesterday was a little tighter. And they were not as blue. They was more of a darker blue. But the blazer is still the same. The blazer is still the same, y'all. Now, here. This is a picture of her during Christmas time. They was doing something with the church. As you can see. Again, she's walking different. She's walking the way I remember her. More straight up, okay? Even though she got on pants and, pants and a jacket, she's still standing up a little straighter than what I used to seeing her walking like. And then right here, as you can see her face, it looks different than what it does today. And this was around Christmas time. I wanted to see how she, I mean, I don't know when this was though. I know this was Christmas time. I don't really know exactly what this was, so don't let me lie about that. But I know it's an older picture. Here are some more older pictures of her. Now this is when she had her heavy bangs. It seemed like she was hiding something behind those bangs because it was too heavy for her face. But as you can see, you know, her jawline is very, very prominent. Like, same here. She looking angry. At this point, you can see that she had a resting B face. She had that resting bitch face down pat. And you can see, you know, you can see a little age on it. Nothing wrong with that, because when you age, you know, you don't want to look old, but it's nothing wrong with aging gracefully. And I don't see that I wouldn't say she looking old, but it seemed like she got stress on her, and it's starting to show in her face. It's starting to show. It seems like she's not happy. She angry. She mad, got attitude. So you can kind of see it, kind of stress lines, they call it that, that's coming in her face right here. Versus here, girl, the stress is gone. Okay, she done pulled the stress out. The stress is no longer. You know, she probably said she ain't got to deal with these kids all the time, ain't deal with William. I don't know where she was hiding it, but it seemed like it looked good on her. Or, again, she was recovering from surgery on her face. Getting her face done, possibly, and her teeth. Like a whole makeover, a whole redo. That's what I'm kind of picking up, because even her neck do not look the same. You know, you can see lines and texture and stuff like that in her neck. You know, she had it covered up here. But right here you can see it in her neck. But not in these pictures. Girl, the neck is flawless. The face is not as prominent. It's a little soft right here. Now, her chin is still there, you know, but at the same time, it's still softer around the jawline. Her scar is gone. Right here. She has a scar. She does not have the scar here. Have the scar here, 2011. 2024 is gone. Look at this, her side profile here. Again, you know, I still feel like this is Kate. This is Kate, but more enhanced. So you can say this is Kate 2.0. 2.0 is a more advanced Kate. Lego Kate, baby. Built up, honey. Changed from the head down to the toe, probably. Because, again, her scar is gone. Her jawline is not as prominent like it is here. It's more soft. It's not as steep. I mean, let's see, is her ears different? Because this is my first time looking at the ears. The ears look a little smaller here, but they probably the same. Her nose is different. Look at her nose. It has a softer tip here, versus this tip is kind of going up and then down. This right here is more of a soft round nose right here. Her eyebrows are not as dark as they used to be. I think this permanent makeup that's on her, I think she probably got rid of that permanent makeup, probably tried to delete it some kind of way. Her eyes right here, I see more bags here than I do here. She looked well rested. Even her nostrils is a little wider here versus right here. Same angle. As you can see, it's the same angle, but it's just not as prominent. Now, it could be my imagination, girl. Y'all let me know what y'all see, what y'all feel about it. And she's much younger here. But look how young she looked here. She looked good. I mean, listen, don't get me wrong. She looked gorgeous. She do. She looked beautiful. The work that she done was well. Girl, the money was spent well. Let's say that. It was spent well if she had some work done. Or the rest that she had. But she is looking good, okay? Don't get me wrong. She is looking great. I really love her new look. She looks so pretty. Right here, we thought she was pretty, but she really is pretty right here. I mean, the work is really working over here. Right here, you know, you can just see how, even her neck right here, her neck is a little more stressy. It looking like, girl, it's a lot going on with the neck. Right here, not so much, girl. She probably looks like she barely can move that neck. The skin is tight. So, yes, if anything, girl, we do have a Kate 2.0. Lego Kate has been built up from the head to the toe. Changing up. Because even the way she walked has changed. So, yes, girl, she done healed up. She done recovered. And the new Kate is here. So, welcome her. I don't know if that's going to keep her husband's attention or not. Is it too late? I don't know. But that's what we have here. So y'all tell me, what do you think about this? Drop down in the comment section and let me know. That's going to be the end of the presentation, honey. We're not going to pull no cards today, girl. We're going to use our common sense on this one. All right? But let me know what you think. Okay? Talk to you later. Bye.